So this is lesson 14 problem set, and the students have been working on solving division problems involving decimals, and they've been using place value charts to help them solve the standard algorithm, but now the point of this lesson is kind of to break them out of that and get right into the straight standard algorithm. So what I'm going to be looking for on their problem set today is how they solve this word problem. Mrs. Wynn used 1.48 meters of netting to make 4 identical mini hockey goals. How much netting did she use per goal? So as I'm walking around, I'm going to be looking for 3 things basically. First, I want to make sure that they've set up the standard algorithm correctly. So I'll be looking for something like this on their paper, obviously in this area. So I'll be looking for this to be set up correctly. The divisor is in the correct place and the dividend is in the correct place. So that's one thing we're going to be looking for. So one thing will be, I'm just going to abbreviate here so I know, standard algorithm is one point I'm looking for. A second thing I'm looking for is correct computation. So did they apply the skills of solving a regular division problem correctly? So I should see something like this. And did they put everything in the right place? Did they follow all of the steps? So I'll be looking for correct computation. And once again, I'm just going to abbreviate here quickly. And the third thing I'm looking for is this important decimal. Did they remember to add that decimal either at the end or did they do it throughout the computation? So these are the 3 things I'm looking for. So as I walk around, I'm going to code their papers. So if I see these things, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have 3 categories: meet, below, and well below. But I want to stay away from labeling with an M or a B, things that kids are used to. I wouldn't want to put a 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, you don't want them to know what the labels are. You don't want them to compare each other, their papers as they're working. So the computation I'll use if I see a kid meeting is right next to the problem somewhere. I'm going to actually put a T. If I see that they're working a little below, I'm going to put a W, and if they're well below, I'm actually just going to use the L. So the designations I'm going to write by the problem are T, W, and L. If they met, obviously they have all 3 of my characteristics. So all 3 are good, they've got them all. I'll go ahead and mark a T. If I see a minor error, be it in computation or they just forgot the decimal, something very minor, so they didn't get all 3 categories, something little is missing, I'm going to consider that the just below. However, if they're very, maybe there's a major computation error or they're just plain old stuck or blank or don't know where to start, that's when I'm going to go ahead and mark this in L and I'm going to move on.